representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. His side, one of the top groups in the league here in the early days of this season. Owners of a 4-1 record. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading the Mouse, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another give here to Jency. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Into the hands of OBJ. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. They'll cobble together a yard there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No gains on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Chased out to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Carlson's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They start out 2nd and 10. Ward off the play fake. On the move, hit it right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number 1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Defenders there. It's intercepted. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Ward. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. This time it's a passing play. That's completed right side. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. This one's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10, it's Pollard. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2. From the 32. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. First down throw here for Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Going right back to Ridley. Caught again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Alvin Kamara. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the big man, James Conner. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Cowboys. And it's the 3rd-year man, Bryce Young. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Panthers improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jeanty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play action. Here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. First and 10 now from the 30. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. To the air with Ward. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Now a toss. It's Pollard. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this recession as they now face. Wipe that smile off your face. An extra long fourth down.
Piniero's kick is good, and the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants 3 and out.
Complete to Beckham. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Giving this to Genty. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the option, it's Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and Cam Ward heading back out on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Not going to throw this one. Ward. He lofts it deep left. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They give up the gut. It's Genty. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. The give here to Genty. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Again, a run with Pollard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Right back to Pollard. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Handoff running left, Pollard.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Man in motion here. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.